take questions for our student athletes.
Yeah, obviously disappointed. One that probably hurts and stings a little bit, and thought we had every opportunity to win the game. And credit to Tech, they made the plays, especially late in the fourth quarter, made the free throws. I thought the offensive rebound, second chance points was some of the difference. We got a lot of them. We just didn't convert very many of them. Missed layups, missed free throws, just missed opportunities, I thought, for us. And they got offensive rebounds, kickouts. Credit Maupin. She made a bunch of big shots, I felt like. Free throws. Collins was pretty good for them, too. So those two I thought we just didn't quite have enough answers for. But I thought after the third and going into the fourth, and even to start the fourth, I felt pretty good and thought we were finding our rhythm. And then we just, didn't play particularly well down the stretch. So we have to learn and get better from it. It doesn't get easier as we move forward. But we'll only choice is to get better, so we will do that.
Questions for Jordan and Carter?
Jordan, you've kind of struggled there for a little bit down the stretch, but tonight it seems like you kind of found your rhythm back. What was going right? Were you playing with kind of a chip on your shoulder?
I just had more confidence and just took what the defense gave me. That was it. Try not to overthink it, just hoop.
Jordan, you guys scored so easily in the third. What changed going into the fourth?
Honestly, I think we just made a lot of mistakes. I think they just kind of sped us up just a little bit, but honestly, I think the mistakes we made was on us, and once we go back and look at the film, we'll see that it was an easier way to just score, just slow down, read the defense.
Is that something that snowballs, like you miss two and then comes 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and then somebody got to step up and make a good play so he can get the momentum back.
Carter, I guess same question, like not just you, everybody seemed to get good looks in that fourth. Just, how do you explain, nothing going in?
Yeah, just struggling a little bit, like Jordan said, just making too many mistakes. I feel like it was us. It wasn't really them. We just made too many things go wrong that we had control of, and that just led to our detriment in the end.
Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, Carter. Questions for Coach?
So you got two games now that are really, really crucial towards the standings. How important is a game like this to have, and then to now turn the page and try to get 2 wins back to back?
Huge, big. That's why we needed it. Because we know what's coming in front of it, or behind it now, I guess, and what we have now. That one hurts. It stings a little bit. One that I thought we led for, 21 of the minutes of the game. So I thought we kind of found rhythm, like I said, and then it just kind of fell apart in the fourth. So, yeah.
Mark, I'm sure you got to watch film, but the fourth, it seemed like shot selection was fine, like open looks or layups, just one of those things, like everything bad happened all at once.
Yeah. I know we took one bad shot that I didn't like at all, and then a bad turnover late. But for the most part, we got 19 shots off in the quarter. And most of those I think were probably pretty good looks, and we just didn't convert. We may look back at it and say, yep, we got the right looks, we just didn't get it. Obviously, the defensive end concerns me probably as much as the offensive end. Just giving up those, 40 points in the second half is just way too much. And had we done a few other things, or just we got the lead, we were up. I don't know, what was our biggest lead in the fourth? Do y'all know? 6. You're up 6 in the fourth. You're supposed to find a way to win that game. And if you get stops, you win, because you got a 6-point lead.
Mark, the second chance points that Tech was able to get, I know you've got to go back and look at the film, but did you kind of feel like in the game, were those just ball kind of bouncing their way? Is that just maybe better positioning on their part?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look at probably a little bit of everything. Because I felt like they got layups. They got kick-out threes from Maupin, to her credit. I think she missed one, but outside of that, it felt like she made every one of those, and those are just backbreaker daggers when you get the first shot stop and you can't follow it up with a rebound, and we talk about it all the time. It makes no difference how good you defend if you don't finish the possession, right? You can have a really good defensive possession and forget to block out, and that became a bad possession. Or you can have a horrible defensive possession and they miss and rebound, and you feel much better about your possession. So, I felt like we were a solid rebounding team coming in this year. We've been pretty good, but we did not do a great job keeping them off the boards.
Mark, I guess. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Just the start of the third, you guys made 8 in a row, and we're going really good. Just that period? Why did that, what was working so well?
Yeah, just defense led to offense, and I think they may have turned it over a little bit through that stretch, and even missed a 1-on-0 layup. And in games like this, every possession is so important. We just kept trying to preach that, and I don't know that we had that mindset throughout the game. So yeah, we're talking about the fourth quarter a lot, but there was 3 other quarters, and especially the first 2 that we were not particularly good and couldn't quite find any offensive rhythm. So space was a little bit better. We finished a little bit better, obviously, in that quarter, but outside of that quarter, we weren't particularly good in any of the other 3 quarters.
Coach, I mean, you're kind of like us in that you've seen Texas Tech from the outside. Preseason polls, I mean, I get it, they are what they are, but there is a kind of a story to this rise for Texas Tech, isn't there? That what they've accomplished this year compared to what they've done the last few years?
Yeah, they're considerably better. If that's, I don't really quite know the question, but yeah, they're 17-0. They're considerably better. They have 9 seniors. They did not have a great year last year, so yeah, so this is they made a big step without a question. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.